All right. Good morning. Looks like we're streaming live on Facebook. Is that correct, Mr. Annakie?
Yes, we are.
All right. And are we live on 93.5 FM radio?
We're live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yep.
Okay. So now we're live on Facebook. We're live on the radio. I am Adam Handler, the case handler, your case handler, personal injury attorney here at Pollack, Isaac DeSico. And with me this morning, a one-on-one, is David Squeeze Annakie. And we are here talking about our firm, my practice, and the wonderful things we've done for the community that has embraced both of us, both Squeeze and I, for decades and decades and decades. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. As you can see, I'm still in a little slice of heaven right now this week, but doing work as usual. We'll talk about that in a minute. But we do appreciate you tuning in and listening, and you are now officially cruising with the case handler. My phone number is 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529, or easy to remember, 844-PPID-LAW. PPID, what is that? PPID is Pollack, Isaac, and DeSico. It's a law firm that's been around for almost 60 years. I joined as a partner about 6 years ago, bringing my personal injury practice to the firm, and we have literally set the personal injury world on fire. I am personally responsible for obtaining over $120 million for my clients during the course of my career. Actually, I think we're about a 125 right now. We got to update that. It seems like every week we got to update that with another million or so, Squeeze, and that's certainly a blessing. But I know that you've been a big supporter of my practice for so many years, and I know that you are now a huge supporter of our law firm after getting to know the partners and the associates. And it's wonderful because I can ask you this question. I know you can answer it with all sincerity and all honesty and with full conviction, right? You know that question I'm going to ask you right now, right?
Yes. I think I know what question you're going to ask me.
Well, just in case you don't know, now you know. Are you down with PPID?
Come on, Adam. You know me. Hey, I want to say a pleasant good morning. Reaching out to everyone. I am David Squeeze Annakie. As Adam noted, we're jumping into the show, Cruising with a Case Handler. It happens every weekday morning at 9:30 a.m. and also, of course, on Saturdays at 7 p.m. and 12 noon. And I love the fact that we're very tenacious in making sure that the show happens all the time, no matter what. As you can hear, Adam made it clear that we have multiple attorneys in multiple capacities at the big time firm in the city at 225 Broadway, also in Peekskill and in Brooklyn. Pollack, Isaac, and DeSico. We call them PPID. We've got multiple departments, multiple attorneys leading different departments. And I'm very happy that Adam Handler has headed up and is a partner at the firm running the personal injury department. And he earned it. He worked for it. He did it for you. He built it for you. 15 solid years he's been practicing personal injury. Ladies and gentlemen, I will say this to you, and Adam used a word earlier, conviction. I will say this to you with conviction. If you ever get hurt in an accident, there is only one man. I'm not even saying the firm right now. I'm saying one man that you need. And that man happens to be an attorney. That man happens to be the most celebrated personal injury attorney in this hemisphere, and definitely, absolutely, on this station. You need him because you need someone who's going to treat you like family, fight for you, go for the maximum compensation. This is the man for you because you've got one chance, one choice, and he is your case handler. Adam Handler, welcome again.
My brother. Thank you. Listen, we've got so much to talk about. You know, we try to split up the show during the week and change things up, keep it fresh, keep it interesting. Yesterday was all immigration. You know, we talked about immigration issues, gave out that phone number for that free immigration consultation over the phone. I mean, literally, I think the only firm is established as us doing that right now, you know, giving back to the community that's embraced us by giving 100% free phone consultations, no strings attached. All they have to do is call that number 844-774-3529, 844-774-3529, and they will be connected to what David says is the best law firm out there. I can't say it, but David will say it. And we're here and we're happy to help. So let's get right to it, Dave. You tell me, am I able to share the screen? You want to talk about some cases?
Share, man. And you know what I want to do? I want to jump straight to a true success story. Someone who actually retained you, hired you to work for them in a case where they got hurt in an accident and where you actually helped them, Adam. I want everyone on 93.5 tuning in. I want everyone on Facebook who is sharing to every page that they know and every friend that they know to actually hear what it is that you actually have done for someone who out there who got hurt.
Absolutely. Let me pull it up here one sec. All right. Let's see what we got here. You know, there's so many wonderful cases, and I really, when I say I treat every case like it's my most important case, I couldn't be any more serious. I mean, really, every case I just love to look back on. And, you know, we post Testimonial Tuesday. What's Testimonial Tuesday? Every Tuesday, it's a different case, a true life success story, somebody that came to us with life-changing injuries and got life-changing money. And this is a great one. I love this guy, Webster. This settled last year, $100,000, full policy limits. Take a look at those smiling faces. And, of course, Squeeze, if you would do me the honor and read that quote for me, I would be very appreciative.
Absolutely. And the quote says here, if you choose Adam as your lawyer, you will get an experienced, humble, and down-to-earth guy. You may feel overwhelmed about the legal process after an accident, but the case handler team will make you feel comfortable. They have a steady track record, and that's the best thing to look for in a lawyer. This is Webster from Far Rockaway. The settlement, $100,000, and this is for a motorcycle accident.
Yeah, this was a pretty nasty accident, actually. He was riding his motorcycle and somebody cut him off, and he actually had some internal bleeding and injuries to his, what was it? I forget what the exact injury was. No, that's not his knee. That's his stomach.
That's his
stomach? It's his stomach, yep. Abdominal surgery, yes, 30 stitches, you know, pretty major issues here. Now, the interesting thing about a motorcycle case that most people should know about is that in New York and in New Jersey, if you're hurt in an automobile accident, your medical bills are paid by what's called no-fault insurance. Basically, if you have insurance, your car, right, pays for the insurance. It pays for the medical bills no matter who's at fault. It's called no-fault insurance. But here in New York, medical bills are not covered by your no-fault insurance with a motorcycle accident. So it's even more important that you go after the big dollars from the other vehicle, because not only does that need to compensate you for your injuries, that needs to compensate you for your medical bills as well. And, you know, we knocked it out of the park. We got the full amount, $100,000. He actually tried to do it on his own, believe it or not. This is a guy that actually tried to do it on his own, was getting the runaround from Geico, the insurance company, because the police report had him at fault. The cops wrote it down the wrong way. And Geico's like, listen, you know, the police report is what we base it off of. And we were able to, you know, amend the police report, speak to the police officers, make sure that they fixed everything. But just another example of how, you know, it's foolish to go about these matters on your own. You know, everybody thinks that they're a lawyer. Everybody thinks that, you know, they can, you know, do this type of work. And it's just not true, because the insurance companies, what is their job? Their job is to make sure you get as little as possible, right? And what's my job? My job is to make sure you get as much as possible. So if, God forbid, ladies and gentlemen, you're ever in any kind of accident, don't even for a second think that you're going to do as well for you and your family as you would hiring Pollack, Isaac, DeSico to represent you in an accident case. And the good news for you is the phone call is free. The consultation is free. In fact, Squeeze, how much does it cost to hire the case handler for your personal injury case?
$0.
Right,
it
exactly.
Cost me absolutely nothing to call 844-774-3529. That's 844-PPID-LAW. It costs me absolutely nothing when I speak to you and say, Adam, I need you to represent me and handle my case. $0. Nothing, because you work on a contingency basis, right?
Correct. And what's a contingency fee? A contingency fee means I get paid if and only if I am successful for you. So there's absolutely no risk to you whatsoever. For whatever reason, something doesn't come out of the case, you go your way, I go my way, and hopefully we remain friends. But if I win you money, I earn my fee. So there's no risk to you at all, no reason at all why you shouldn't have what you believe to be the best possible attorney fighting for you and your family, getting maximum compensation for your time out of work, maximum compensation for your medical bills, and of course, maximum compensation for the pain and suffering you're going through due to your injuries. But again, I say it once, I'll say it again. Unless you call that number, unless you have that number saved, you will never hear from us. We don't hang out at the emergency room. We don't come up to you at the scene of the accident. Doctors aren't slipping you a business card. It does happen. You know, this is a crappy business sometimes, and a lot of attorneys, you know, feel the need to cheat and promote their business that way. But that's not going to happen with us.
Breaking up a little bit there. All right. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm speaking with Adam Handler, my personal injury attorney. I want everyone out there listening on 93.5 FM. All right. It's overcast here today and all of that, but let me get you some energy right now. Dial the number for the law firm. Dial the number for Adam Handler. Dial the number for the case handler. Dial the number for the shark. If you ever get hurt in a car accident, a bus accident, a bike accident like Webster did, if you ever get hurt on the job, on construction sites, medical malpractice, maybe a nursing home incident or accident, maybe you're in Burger King, McDonald's, wherever you get hurt, you need to have this number in your phone. All right. It's very, very important. I mean, I can't say how important it is. A lot of people may think, oh, it's just business. No, it's not business, because God forbid you get hurt, you know. And I want to speak with Adam about it in a minute about, I want to speak to him about why one should not try to do this himself. But if you really get hurt, people, I am saying this to you, and I'm saying it passionately. You want to know that you have someone who knows the laws inside out. Someone who knows already how the insurance company is thinking, someone who have already worked with the insurance company in the past and know more than likely the people who work in the different areas of the insurance company, someone who has sat at the table negotiating for their clients. You need to ensure you have the best attorney. Now, listen, we're here listening to the radio and watching Facebook and all of that. And we're saying, I'm not going to get hurt. But every time you get behind the wheel, it's not necessarily you that's going to cause an accident. It's the other person driving. If you look around you, there are many people driving. They could just hit you, and all of a sudden you're hurt and you're in that accident. So here's what I'm saying to you. If there's any day that you should actually save the number, it's today. There's a lot going on in the world. I'm giving you the number of an excellent attorney. His name is Adam Handler, the case handler. Dial his number now, 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. I want you to have his number. I want your kids to have the number. All right. I want everyone to have the number. Your family members, your friends. 844-PPIDLAW. That's 844-774-3529. Adam, I wanted to ask you, and so you're saying it's quite possible for a person to do their own personal injury case.
That's what I mean, technically speaking, yes. Is it possible? Can you call the insurance company and beg them to pay you what your case is worth? Probably. But, you know, there's an expression in our field, you know, there's a difference between getting them to pay and making them pay, right? You know, getting them to pay, you could say, hey, listen, you know, I have a medical bill I need you to pay for, or my back is killing me, you know, send me a check. But they're never going to send you the full amount. You know, in fact, there's some insurance companies, Progressive Insurance Company actually is notorious for this, that you'll get into an accident and a day later, a knock on your door. There's a representative from Progressive with a piece of paper and a check for $500, right? Heard you in an accident yesterday. We're so sorry to hear this. Here's a check for $500 for you. Just need to sign here on the dotted line, and your claim will be closed. And people say, oh, wow, $500. It sounds like a lot of money. Thank you. And it came within 24 hours. And then they don't realize that they signed away the rights to their case. They've settled their case. And once you settle your case, it can never, ever, ever be reopened. I mean, in that particular example, and we've had this before, a client of mine years ago had a knock on that door, $500, and she's like, wait a minute, this doesn't sound right. I just got in an accident. I don't even know how they know where I live. She called our office. I said, do not sign, right? Do not sign that paper. Do not take that check. She came to see us a few weeks later, and we settled her case a year later for $63,500. Now, where's that 500 come from? Because that was the
$500 they were offering.
I told them, I said, they wanted to settle for 63. I said, you make it 63,500. You pay her that 500 that you initially were going to pay her. And they did. She went from $500 unrepresented to $63,500 represented. And, that just shows you, lawyers, that we're here for you. Sometimes we get a bad rap because there are a lot of bad lawyers out there, but there's a lot of bad everybody out there. Right. But I truly believe there's more good than bad, and we are one of the good ones. We are one of the good guys, whether it's personal injury, immigration, real estate, matrimonial. We're a full-service law firm. We're here to help you, and we're here to answer your questions for free. Really, no strings attached. All you have to do is pick up the phone and call us, and our phone number is 844-774-3529. That's 844-PPID law.
That's 844-774-3529. So once again, if you're out there and you're listening and you're hearing my voice and you heard Adam's voice, you need to store the number. You dial it, you let it ring 10, 15 seconds, let it register, and the number, you store it in your phone, and you store it as the case handler. All right. The number is 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. Now, before I ask Adam to speak a little bit about, because we don't speak enough about it, like nursing home cases or medical malpractice cases, I want us to also note that Adam is a partner at a firm that is called Pollack, Isaac, and DeSico. It's a firm that's been around for approximately 60 solid years, and that's in New York City. They also have offices in Peekskill and Brooklyn. Now, you've heard also maybe, or maybe you haven't, quite a few immigration attorneys on this radio station and on Facebook with me. The firm also practices immigration law. And listen, they've been doing it for 60 solid years. If you would like to get a free phone consultation where the immigration is concerned, if you call them right now, you will get a free phone consultation. Test me. Find out if I'm lying right now with an attorney. If you call 844-774-3529, you'll be able to speak with an attorney for free about your immigration situation. Call them. If you're out there, maybe you have an attorney already, maybe you want a second opinion, maybe you're thinking about marrying someone, maybe you want to find out how you can sort your status out in the United States, call the firm PPID. The consultation is free. Make that call, 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529, 844-PPID-LAW. Adam.
Let's talk about some recent cases that I've settled. How's that sound?
Oh, that sounds great, man.
Yeah, it's been a busy couple of weeks. I mean, literally, we've done, I think we are approaching $15 million. Yes, we are at $14,673,000 right now. Actually, to be specific, $14,673,591 tax-free money for case handler clients. Can you imagine in 2020, one of the most difficult years to get anything done, one of the most difficult years to really feel that you're getting something positive, other than COVID, no pun intended. But what a crazy year this has been, between health and social issues. But we've been doing some big things indeed.
Big things like what?
And it's all good. It can't feel any better. Yesterday I settled two cases, $80,000 and $80,000. Actually, for one of those clients is related to a DJ on this station. So I'm very happy I was able to do something special for them. 2 days ago, we settled the case for $180,000. This is an undocumented housekeeper that was working in a home that was under construction, and she got injured when her foot actually went through the floor that was being replaced, and she was pulled out of the floor. Her leg went through the floor, and the workers pulled her out. And of course, what do you think they said like 6 months later when we did their depositions, when I asked them about the accident? What do you think they said happened that day?
Who said? The person
I did the deposition. We did the deposition of the workers. So this is a housekeeper. Her leg goes through the floor that's being worked on, and we do the deposition 6 months later of the workers that pulled her out and helped her, get on the couch and tend to her injuries. What do you think they said when I asked them how the accident happened?
I believe they were very straightforward and told you exactly what happened. Right?
Of course not, dude. You the opposite. Well, we don't remember anything happening. We don't even remember seeing her that day.
I was being cynical. They don't want to lose it.
Yeah, we nothing was wrong with the floor. She didn't get hurt. This is a made up story. Meanwhile, she was smart enough to take a few cell phone photos that I was very happy to show them in the middle of the deposition to catch me in the lie. But the short answer is $180,000 for this woman 2 days ago, an undocumented worker, which just shows doesn't matter who you are or where you're from, whether you're in status or out of status, your legal status here in the United States makes absolutely no difference with recovering money. We just got her $180,000. Now, we also had a great case last Friday settled for $650,000.
Can we back up a little bit? You are saying, I want that to really sink in and people to hear it.
Yeah.
And we have to repeat this. One's legal status, whether they're a green card holder, not a green card holder, or nothing holder, citizen or not citizen, it doesn't matter when they get hurt in an accident. They're not going to get in trouble with the law, right?
That is 100% correct. That is 100% correct. You have, the law has actually been changed to protect you. You can access the courts without fear of ICE coming to meet you in court. Again, I always say this: calling the police after a car accident must be a very, very scary thing if you're undocumented. But I've been doing this 17 years, Squeeze. I've been practicing personal injury law for 17 years. I have never once, knock on wood, heard an instance in which somebody was picked up after reporting an accident. And with respect to actually winning your case, your legal status is completely irrelevant. We have obtained millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars for individuals that do not have legal status here in the United States. But you got to call the number. You got to call
774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. Call the firm. Wake up. As they say out there in the street, you got to stay woke. All right? You got to stay woke. Make sure you've got the shark's number. Make sure you've got the case handler's number. Make sure you got the firm's number. Because you never know when you're going to get hit, struck. You never, ever know. But at least one thing you will know, when that happens, if and when it happens, God forbid, you have the number in your phone and you can utilize it. The number to call the firm, the number to call Adam Handler at right now is 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. So I had interrupted you with that situation about the immigration part, Adam. So I'll let you continue.
No. Listen, we're just going through cases, and I can't ever say what's more important. Is it more important to make sure that people out there know that, there's a firm out there that's going to fight for you like family, no matter who you are and what your status is? Yeah, that's a huge part of our practice. But also a huge part of our practice are these successful results. And we can never guarantee a successful outcome in the future. But certainly, these numbers here don't lie. There's that Shakira song. That Shakira song was "What My Hips Don't Lie," but these numbers don't lie. I mean, 80,000, 80,000, 180,000, 650,000, 82,000, 925,000, 73,500, 97,000, 550,000, 235,000, 150,000, 75,000, 100,000, 150,000, 500,000. These are all cases that we've settled literally within the past 60 days. Life-changing money for life-changing injuries. And these people that we've represented seized that one and only opportunity they had at maximum compensation. Again, these are individuals that were all hurt through the fault of somebody else. They had injuries, they got medical treatment, and they made that one choice of attorney, which is your boy, the case handler. We say it. Yeah.
How do you, and this is a question that I know is in other people's mind, because this is 93.5 FM, all right? How do you compare yourselves with all the other attorneys that's now, after 15 years, popping up on the station, top of the hour, popping up across the station? And I'm not knocking anyone. I am just asking you as a broadcaster, because I have heard other attorneys on the station, and I'm not saying that they're bad attorneys. I'm just saying, how do you, Adam, compare yourself with those attorneys? How would one listening to the station know which attorney to go to? You know, I mean, how do you compare yourself? I think that's a very important question.
Right. Well, you know, I think about that a lot. You know, I listen to this radio station a lot, and I hear a lot of advertisements, and I hear other law firms, you know, giving out their information. And in my mind, how do I compare? There's no comparison, right? There's just no comparison. Most of these law firms out there are spending money to promote their name because their reputation doesn't carry themselves on their own.
None of them have 15 years on this station. None of them.
Of course
None
not.
of them have $120 million that they have settled through people who have listened to this station. That's what I'm getting at.
And again, you know, it's myself, Adam Handler, right? Matthew Goodstein, my associate, obviously is a big part of the practice as well, but we are the ones getting the millions and millions and millions of dollars. It's not that we take your case and just dish it off to another attorney, and a lot of people don't realize this, a lot of law firms, you know, advertise to get the case, and then they send the case to another law firm,
right? And
they split the fee. And I'm usually on the other end of that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. There's attorneys out there that will call us and say, Mr. Handler, we understand what you do. Our case is in better hands with your firm than our firm. And I'm happy to take those cases, but we don't send those cases out. There's no case that I would say that is in better hands other than us. So, you know, not every attorney is created equal. Not every attorney certainly is going to fight for you like family and obtaining that successful result. It's just not going to happen. And if you want an attorney that really cares, and you want an attorney that's going to treat your case like it's their most important case, you'll take down this phone number, 844-774-3529 or 844-PPID-LAW. If you want to go with the other individuals you hear on this radio station, not even really knowing what, if anything, they can do for you, I wish you the best of luck, my friend. And as they say in France, c'est la vie. You know, I can't stress enough that you may be in very, very serious trouble making the wrong choice of attorney, because you stand to be the victim twice. Like I said, the insurance companies, they may come knocking at your door trying to offer you that money. But if they can't deliver like we deliver, you're going to have a very big problem.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thanks to each and every one for listening. Prior results do not guarantee similar outcome. This has been an attorney advertisement. However, you know, listening to the station, there's only one man you should go to when you get hurt in an accident, and that's the case handler, Adam Handler. Dial his number now, 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. Thank you all so much for listening. Have yourself an amazing day, but pass this number on to as many friends as you can. 844-774-3529. That's 844-PPID-LAW.
It's 10 o'clock.
There we go. Another one in the can, we would say. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank everyone on Facebook who shared, everyone out there who has been following the show, making sure everyone knows about it. We do appreciate you. And thank you so much once again for listening. We'll catch up with you tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Same bat cave, same bat, whatever. All right. we are here. Thank you all so much. Have a great day.